I'm Sarita Kisi, and today I'm giving you for this speech, persuasive speech. How would you feel if you can't walk, you can't say anything, and then you can't hear anything too? Jack Handy states that, to me, boxing is like a ballet, except there is no music, no choreography, and dancers hit each other. In boxing, boxers face mental and physical problems during and after their boxing life. At the end of my speech, my audience will be persuaded to involve in boxing only with the safety measures. Today, I'll be talking about the violent game, the dangerous game, boxing, what are the importance of the safety measures, and how we can apply the safety measures while playing in boxing. The violent game boxing has caused brain injuries, sight loss, and hear loss to a boxer. Author Churi states in his article that a great boxer, Gerald McLean, returned home with blind, 80% deaf loss, and he was unable to walk. Mr. Gerald is a US boxer who was in coma for 2 weeks, and he almost lost his memory powers after his last game in 1995. In an article by Barer, Dr. Lundberg says boxing is morally and medically wrong because 80% of the fighters suffer from chronic brain damage that may lead to death. Boxers are always in high risk of brain injury, eye damages, and the internal bleeding that may lead to a death. The author Houston says that although the safety measures has been increased, still the ring fatalities are occurring. The injuries that may happen in a ring, you can see over here. Boxing can be a safe game if it is played with safety measures or the safety precautions. To keep the boxer life safe, he or she is generally trained 6 months before he started or she started his or her boxing life. Physical examinations are mandatory before and after a bout, as well as medical examinations are necessary before they start their boxing. While playing in boxing, doctors might check the boxers between each round in the ring, and when a bout is stopped by a referee due to the blow to the head, the boxer is not allowed to compete with another boxer again, or he may not be allowed to play anymore. The protective materials are necessary during boxing. The protective materials like boxing gloves, mouth guard, hand wrap, headgear are some of the protective materials that is used by boxers. Prevention is better than cure, so I think it is a good idea to use the protective materials while playing in boxing. The wrapping should be done correctly in order to protect the fingers, wrist, and the hand, because boxing is played with the hand, so I think the boxing gloves should be used. Precautions should be followed during and after the training, and as well as during the boxing time too. It is most necessary to wear well-cushioned supportive shoes when training to prevent the overuse injuries in legs, ankles, and feet. These are some of the safety measures that a boxer should apply during the training period and during the boxing period. Today we know that boxing causes a lot of injuries, but it can be safe if it is played with protective materials. At the conclusion, we knew that injuries can be reduced with the application of safety measures. Lots of injuries like brain damage, eye damages, internal bleeding can happen during the boxing. Early safety precaution can make the boxing safe, as well as it can save the boxer's life. Fighting without the safety measures in the rings may lead to lots of injuries and death. So I think the boxing should be played only with the protective materials, only with the use of protective materials, or only with the precaution applications. So it can save the boxer's life, as well as it can reduce the injuries and the death that happens during a boxing time. That's all. Thank you guys.